Hey guys, so this is the second video of the channel. So I just wanted to talk about or share what I'm going to learn this particular year and why I'm learning those particular things. So I made a plan that I have written right into the left side of well, right now, my left side, and I wanted to share with you because this is what it's going to be expected from the channel. So for the channel, I just have 5 courses that I want to publish. Probably 2 of them won't be actually published, and I'm going to go into that in a second. But there are 3 courses that I know I'm going to publish. So the first one being NAN, so Nodemation, this amazing tool that won the Rising Stars from JavaScript automation tool. It's great. um, make.com, which I think it's also an amazing tool. Actually, it's very tough for me to like just decide a winner. For me, still, like, make still has some things that NAN doesn't have. Like, it's just more easy to use. I would say it's falling behind in the AI side of things, but I think for like connecting services and whatnot, it's really like easy to use, easy to develop applications that then you can connect to and whatnot. So those two, and then we have agentic development. The reason that's not like the first one that I'm going to publish is because I need to get hands on the tools. Like, I use Gemini, I have used Codex, I have used Jules, um, but I haven't used Cloud Code just yet because we have a restriction here in Venezuela in regard to access the cloud code services and whatnot. So I'm going to figure that out. And yeah, basically those are the 3 ones related to AI. And then I have 2 more that are actually more hands-on coding. So the first one is going to be a GSAP course. So GSAP is a Green Socks animation uh, platform, I believe. I don't know, but basically it's like a JavaScript uh, package to animate things, and I think it's really cool. So I just want to learn that. And then we have Motion, which is almost the same thing, just with a slight variation that I think it's more granular. But I want to learn both things and create courses on that because I think creating like really great design is not something that it's going anywhere or it's going to be automated. I think design's more creativity and having good taste rather than just putting something to AI's love. So anyway, so those are going to be the courses that we're going to be publishing into the channel. So just so you have a timeline, the first one that we're going to publish is NAN. So this is going to be published this quarter. I'm not precisely sure when it's going to be published, but it's going to be published within this first quarter. Animation, the course, it's going to be edited. It's going to look better than this, 100%. I just do it because it's fast. Then for quarter 2, we're going to do the make one, which is going to be from the beginning all the way to advanced. It's going to be a very lengthy course, so stay tuned for that. Then we're going to do the G7 Motion course in Q3. It's going to be probably separate courses. I'm not sure if I'm going to merge them, but yeah. And for Q4, which is going to be very late, but I'm going to publish the agentic development because I want to make sure that it's not just an hour of a course. I probably would want that to be like 12 or even more hours, and this is going to be probably the reason I want to put it to the end. It's because there are going to be more development and research and whatnot this year, so I just want to make sure that it's up to date. So for example, in this agentic development, what I want to do or what I want to show is how to develop using these tools, how I use them, and how to use the local and free alternatives that are currently being published. So we're not just going to do like cloud coding and whatnot. We're going to use multiple tools, so Copilot, Cloud Code. We might use Open Code, KiloCode, like Windsurf, all of these IDEs, and understand like what it's an agent's MD file, how to use MCP servers effectively, how to orchestrate things. So we're going to be working on those particular things. Now, for me, I have some particular projects that those are more private that I want to create. Um, Specifically, I have the complete the AI and DevOps routes from a platform named Platzi, which is basically like a course platform, and I want to complete those routes. So next, well, not next, it's going to happen concurrently, but I want to master the data structures and algorithms questions. I want to start to deep dive more into just like lead code and computing programming. I like that. It's funny. It's not funny. Sorry, it's fun. um, Also, I want to read 11 software books, and I already have them selected. So I do not have the specific list right now. So let me see if I can find it right now. But yeah, basically the list is like clean code, operating system concepts. Like there's just yeah. So I have it here. So yeah, the books I want to read are HTTP the full guide, which I read like 16% of the book and then drop it because I just needed like the first part. TCP AP, that protocol, understanding that protocol in depth, designing data intensive applications, concurrency in action, grokking algorithms, cracking the coding interview. This is a very old book that probably it's not even going to be relevant in future interview questions, but I think I just want to read it because I would enjoy just to do these like programming puzzles and whatnot. I enjoy them. I dropped them probably around like 2022, but want to come back to them. Dive deep into the sign patterns just to understand overall the sign patterns. I think this is probably going to be more relevant as we create more code, just restructuring and indicating the agents how we want to do things. Operating system concepts, Linux Survival, and networking from Tannenbaum, which is like a very famous book. I think this is all leading into I would like to have the opportunity to work more with Rust. I would like to just do more things in Rust. Right now, I'm using a Python package manager called UV, which is completely written in Rust. So I think it's interesting just to have exposure to those particular tools. Math, it's a big focus this year. Um, and I already know two of these topics, but I just want to make sure that I master them. So I have five topics for this particular year, which are, and actually, if you read Spanish, you will see like I have like five courses on linear algebra just so I have enough context. But we have linear algebra, statistics, probability. Well, statistics, probability is the same thing. Calculus, single and multivariable calculus, and then geometry. And the way I'm learning this is not from scratch necessarily. I'm just trying to build something. Like for example, if you want to build AI, let's say a simple classifier, you need to know linear algebra. You need to know what a gradient descent is, which is calculus. Just like a very single portion of calculus. But I think the reason is that you want to get more into the math side of things. So those are going to be my five topics. I have other ones that are a little bit private in regards to work. Um, the only thing I can tell you is that well, I want to upskill, so you probably know uh, how that relates. Then we have finances, which I'm a very junk food spender, even though I'm not necessarily like obese or anything. But I want to reduce the amount of spend that I put into junk food. Um, I there is this platform that I already talked about, which is Platzi. They offer a finance route too, and I want to work on that, completing that. It's a set of courses and just like how economy and finance works overall. So I want to do that. For languages, I would like to reach proficiency. So the specific proficiency I'm looking for it's B2. I'm not even an A1. I was studying French in 2023, and I was getting decent at vocabulary and like like basic A1 A2 things. Then I forgot like a lot of things because I didn't continue, and I have the brand ones which I already mentioned. So yeah, there might be some like coding things, or maybe just like showcases. I want just to like work on more things. When I say work on more things, is are specifically like programming projects. Um, so yeah, I'm just excited for that, to learn that, and yeah, I think I need to probably like figure out if there is like how how can I transmit more value, if I should be doing like reels, shorts, whatever, how I'm going to edit things. So yeah, I think that's probably like the main question that I have, in regards of how to manage this particular YouTube channel and how I'm going to transition into other social media accounts. So for example, I was thinking of reusing my Instagram, um, like the normal Instagram I have, just to focus on NAN, make AI, whatever, like all of this AI things. Um, but yeah, um, the reason I think I'm doing math, it's because I always have, or have had this desire to have the opportunity to work with electronics or with robots, and math is one part of the equation. Then we have like physics and whatnot. Um, so I think that's leading up to that somehow, some point. I definitely see myself like doing some sort of like higher education or something on robotics and electronics. One of the things I would love to do in the future is to become a certified electrician, not just to do like residential electrician work, but to understand more in the wiring sense. I think electrical engineers are going to be still relevant in the future, regardless if we do robots, because it's more inconvenient to have robots doing that. And yeah, I just want to understand more about nature, how things work. So it's going to be very very exciting. But yeah, that's a quick update. Just wanted to record it because why not? So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Let me know your goals in the comments. Probably this is going to have like 0 comments, so I don't care. But anyways, if you're one of the few people watching these videos and supporting me, and you want to share your goals, I will totally read them. So yeah, hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. Talk soon.